Welcome to Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. While globalization continues to be urged upon the nations as a prerequisite to save the planet, music is making its own contribution in welding the nations together. This time it's a kind of political karaoke. During a meeting of NATO in Antalya, Turkey on May 13, 2015, a group of foreign ministers and European officials linked arms and sang the famous charity single, "We Are the World." This highly influential song was originally written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie for the Live Aid concert for Africa in 1985, when it was performed live on stage by over 100 all-star musicians. The song has been effective one-world propaganda for 30 years, with lyrics explicitly urging the world must come together as one. Following the devastating earthquake in Haiti on January 12, 2010, a remake of the tune was recorded by a collaborative of artists for Haiti. Another collaboration resulted in a popular YouTube version that has reached over 6 million views and has gained publicity through various news agencies. The song is but one of many ways in which music is being used to promote unity as one of the great ideals to be attained by mankind. This karaoke-style performance by NATO officials is reminiscent of the story in Daniel 3, in which music was employed in an attempt to unify the world in a global religion. Nebuchadnezzar's metallic image represents the world, its history, its idolatry, its philosophy, its moral degeneracy, and the prophecy heralds its final doom. The image reveals the increasing division of mankind toward the close of Earth's history. The prophecy declares that treaties or social contracts will not remedy this lack of social cohesion, for they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. The legally required gathering around the golden image of Nebuchadnezzar represented a unified world, a symbol of the United Nations of Babylon, with collaboration of the leading politicians, administrators, advisors, and military officials. Were the Babylonian officials singing at the dedication of Nebuchadnezzar's image? If they had lived in our time, their international anthem might have been the popular song, "We Are the World." They might have joined NATO officials in singing, "There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one." After all, this was the one-world policy of Nebuchadnezzar when he decreed that attendees at the festival should worship the image as soon as they heard the music. And Herald declared, "To you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king hath set up. And whoso falleth not down and worshipeth shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace." That's Daniel 3, verses 4 to 6. This history illustrates the drastic measures rulers might one day be willing to take to secure popular support for a common ideal. And it reveals the role music could play in uniting the world and enforcing their global agenda. Just as the prophetic dream in Daniel 2 clashed with the ideals of Nebuchadnezzar, so the biblical worldview clashes with the ideals of globalists today. NATO officials sang the words, "We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somehow will soon make a change." Instead of waiting for the second coming of Jesus Christ, the song teaches people to save the world themselves. "There's a choice we are making," the chorus declares. "We are saving our own lives. Should we wait for the return of Jesus Christ and look for a new heavens and a new earth? Or should we strive to save the planet with human strength, human wisdom, and human resources?" Nebuchadnezzar's golden image is history, but his Babylonian ideals are very much alive today. The music is playing already, and the nations are rallying around the idea that unity and sustainability of the planet can be secured by human effort based on human reason. Divine revelation teaches otherwise, and so all will have to choose whether they will follow the Pied Pipers of the New World Order or believe the inspired record. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.